So I put together a few things to maybe make it easier for you when you're dealing with a whole group, right? And I'm gonna go over like just some of the absolutes of hitting, okay? And when I say the absolutes of hitting, these are the things that really do have to happen, but everyone's gonna have their own style. So no one's gonna be the same, right? And then we're gonna go through some fielding stuff too, and we'll have them go in there and we'll kind of see um, the differences between them and how they take that information and everything. Um, I don't know. Does anyone have any questions or anything starting off, or just not really, right? Just here. So I'm gonna go over the 6 absolutes of hitting first and just jump right into it. One, you don't need a baseball. You don't even need a bat some of the time, right? Sometimes it's hard to teach them all in a like one at a time on a tee because now they're just waiting around, or if you don't have enough coach stuff. I like to do these out in the outfield, 3 lines of 4 kids spread out, and maybe I'm going through whatever it is, but on cues, right? Like 1, 2, and we're going to get into very important things. You'd have them do that where they're all going at once, they're all getting engaged. Once you really explain what you're doing, and we're keeping it simple, now you can walk around while you're saying, ready, go, and now you can go to the kid that needs the most help. And you can see the kids who are really getting it. So for one, I picked only a couple drills. I have like 7, 8, 9 go-to drills that really correct each of these things, to know, like, okay, this is the kid that pulls off. This is what we do for those kids. This kid doesn't know how to get his hand separated at all. This is the drills. I picked a couple because, like I said, it's not like you do this. It's not like you're running a baseball training facility or anything. We just need to help the kids with as simply as we can. So when we say the first absolute is you have to go backwards before you go forwards, all right? What we're talking about is the lower half load. So that's why I put that in parentheses. And one thing that must happen, so if I'm working on this with the entire group, I'm getting them all spread out, right? I'm saying like this is not loading backwards, okay? It's about the lower half loading, right? So I have to literally load back right here. Like I have to load back before I can go forward. You'll see a lot of this, but really I'm just going forward, all right? It's load back before I go forward, all right? 2, and what happens when we don't? So what happens when we don't do that? When we don't load back, what you'll usually see is here, the hands go with you, and you're either gonna be no legs involved whatsoever, and like this, or you are gonna get the legs involved still, and you're gonna be the kid that's spinning around and pulling off the balls, okay? 2, when we say walk away from your hands, there's 2 different kinds of separation. This separation is talking about the hands walking away from the body. We have to have a little bit of space. Some kids get a lot, some kids just get a little, but they do it at the right time. But there needs to be some type of separation when you hit, okay? That's why you'll see different people have crazy batting stances and things. Everyone's gonna be so different. But we have to have some separation when that foot is going forward. All right, you're gonna see someone like this, you think this is good, but then they're here and they go back, then they go forward, and then they're getting too separated at the wrong time, okay? So look out for those things. Got to have a little bit of separation. And we'll go into a couple of the drills that'll help with this stuff. I did the drills for the lower half and stride and separate, since those are 2 of the main things that they need, and that's why you're not trying to do too much. I just did 2 drills for that today. 3, when we're talking about keeping our head in between our feet, it's pretty self-explanatory there. We're trying to get some dynamic center of balance, okay? Some people, are you here for the clinic, for the coaching clinic? All right, cool. I just went going over right now the 6 absolutes of hitting, thing to look for, all right? From T-ball, you have a seat. I'm Shaun, by the way, all right? From T-ball all the way to high school and college, okay? Boys, if you want to walk around or have a seat or whatever, just don't set the place on fire, okay? No fires today. All right? All right. The number one we went through was our lower half has to load, right? That means we have to go back before we go forward. I'm just gonna go real quick. That means this isn't going backwards. That's a shift. Oh, perfect. There you go. Yes. We don't want to just shift back. We're trying to literally load back before we go forward, okay? Some kids will do it really tall, but they'll really load, and some kids will get really low, like Juan Soto versus like Aaron Judge, okay? And then number 2, we have to walk away from our hands, right? What that means is we have to stride and separate. I usually like to say, let's keep our hands behind our back foot when we land, all right? Keep the knob back here behind our back foot. some type of separation. And then right now we're at keep our head in between our feet. Some dynamic center of axis. Like if I put a pole right through my body, I'm going to get forward move, but I'm trying to be somewhere in the middle of my feet here. Some people are a little bit more forward, some people are a little bit more back, but we're in between our legs. Start with the lower half. That's when we're firing. Okay. One thing we're looking for, you see kids who once again are pulling off, right? Maybe they are in a pretty good position here, and they have good separation, but now they're still rolling over. When you look at is you're like, okay, is he separating? You're trying to figure this kid out. Is he separating? Yeah, he's separating. Is he keeping his head? Yeah, he is, but his hands are going first. Now you're gonna see here. Now you're gonna get pushy out in front of here, and then maybe we turn, and now I'm pulling off still. Okay. Now I can't stay through the ball. So what we do is, and I'm gonna show you a couple drills, but like muscle memory. If I try to have them hit a ball and worrying all this stuff at the same time, it's really hard. I told them we can do any of these drills out there, the entire team in the outfield with their bats spread out safely, right? And you're saying like, okay, let's go one, right? We're working on separation today. That's it, because they can't do too many things at once. At a younger age, we teach the T-ball kids, and I know this is not going to be, people don't know that, like, think to do this, but we just want them to be able to swing as hard as they can at T-ball. So when they do get to coach pitch and kid pitch, now they're not scared to swing the bat. They know how to swing the bat. It's about development. It's about getting to 9 through 12-year-olds with, you know what I mean, not worrying about results yet. And then when they're 13, 14, ready for some mechanical changes and strength, they're going to know how to swing hard. It's a lot easier, okay? It's a lot easier to put brakes on like a Ferrari than it is to take a Pinto and then to be able to give it a really strong engine, okay? So you develop those strong swings. That's all we preach at the younger ages. But, you know, kids with big issues, go back to this and be like, checklist. Okay, is he maintaining balance? Is he starting with his legs first? And then obviously take a straight line to the ball, okay? If I'm wrapping like this, right? I'm not walking away from the hands, but I'm wrapping and turning and I'm back here. I can't take a straight line to the ball. Now I have to come around my body. I'm usually gonna pop out, and now I'm gonna be all arms coming around the ball again, right? So that's the walk away from the hands. Okay, we don't want them turning their shoulders too much. And then obviously maintain balance throughout the swing. Now, we don't need to hold our balance for 5 seconds. We can do that as a drill to see if they can do it. But when you're batting, you're not going to hold your balance all day. But, you know, with the younger kids, sometimes they're talking, I'll take a balance beam and I'll put them on a balance beam and see if they can maintain some kind of balance. And you'll start to see them fly off of it before it's even time to swing. Things like that. Now, going into it, and I was going to write this down, a lot of the times, if I've got a kid that's pulling off and pulling off and pulling off, and he knows what we've been working on, sometimes just an external cue is all they really need for their body to adjust. And what that means is instead of up there saying, stay back, don't do this in the game, stay back, this, that, blah, 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 we just say like, all right, I'm going to put a target on the net, or I'll just point to this part of the net we want to hit and say like, look, let's just try to hit Oppo today. I want you to hit this target on this net. I'm going to have you keep your head down, and I want you to hit it over the L screen right in front of you, you know, an external cue, trying to keep my head down and hit it over the net right in front of me. Those types of things are sometimes what we need to figure out. What kind of learner are they? And that's our job as a coach. I put that on the other side, okay? And I'll get to that later. A nice message for the kids and for ourselves, mostly for ourselves, is win is what's important now. So we're trying to do so many things on this team. We're worried about cutoffs and relays and do they know all the plays and do they know this and that? Just what's important for like right now. And that's it. Focus on that one thing. I mean, that's what I just do anyway. We probably all do for our own jobs and businesses and things like that, right? We get in our everyday family life, what's important now. And then EAE, which is energy, attitude, and effort. These are the controllables. This is all they can control. Is what's important right now, guys. And, you know, they might throw a tantrum. They might be exhausted, whatever it is. They might be freaking out because they're overthinkers and they want to do so good. They're pouting and crying. Energy, attitude, and effort. What's important now, that's all you can control. All right, so I'm going to go right into some drills. So we don't have that much time. We have an hour. I'm going to take some of the kids in there, show them. We can kind of come check them out. Now, not everyone can do this. So we're trying to get them to learn how to use their lower half first. So one, they're going to start on their back knee, Okay, so go ahead and get down, sir. Get down. And from here, what they're going to learn is like a nice slow tempo getting into their legs. So instead of starting on the back one and just getting up and then going right into a swing, I'm not trying to do that. I'm just trying to get here. All right, you're going to get up, slow tempo, get into both feet, and swing. Okay, and a nice steady tempo. That way, they're starting from the ground up. All right. I'm going to put a ball in the tee and he's going to hit. Okay. Hold on 1 second, sir. 1 second. And what we'll do is we'll watch him hit, and we'll go through a couple things you guys see. I'm going to ask you what you see, and then I'm going to a couple things I see. All right, go ahead and get in that knee. Now, on this one, I want you to have a nice and easy tempo, okay? Nice and smooth tempo. So get up, boom, go ahead. That's perfect. Now, I wouldn't change anything, but the one thing I'm going to repeat to all my players is, like I said, we got to keep this front eyeball down here as we finish our entire swing. Now they all know what that means when I say keep my head. See, don't go up there. I want it right here the whole time. Don't even look up. I don't need you to know where you hit the ball, okay? Can you go back down again? You're going to give me 3 swings like this. Slow, smooth tempo. Boom. Good. Again. Perfect. That's perfect. We don't care about results. Okay? Now, this drill is not about his bat and his separation. You see that thing flying around back there. It's very easy to see that and say, okay, I want to fix that too. If we're saying we're working on the legs, then we're working on the legs. And then next practice or second drill for everybody is we'll work on controlling our separation back here, okay? One more? Got one more for me? Stay really smooth and control, okay? Head down, up, get both feet in the ground, go. Where'd your head go? Go ahead, control. Where'd that head go? So he will get it, all right? He's definitely going to get it. Even just me hearing it, and then next time I go say, what are we working on today, right? He will get it. You can do this on the tee, all right? You can do this drill on front toss too. When you start loading, he's going to learn to he's going to try to keep up with you, all right? Everything we do, you can do it on the tee. You can do it on front toss. Every drill we do, like when I get to the big poppy drill, all right? Who wants to try the next drill? All right, come on. Now, this drill right here, as you can see, I put lower half load drill. That's for lower half loading, okay? Another one for maybe a kid who is more out of shape or really tough time getting in their legs at all. Another drill to get them to use their legs a little bit easier would be something like a step back drill, okay? Or a step behind drill to load their legs a little bit better. Maybe they can't go on a knee and get up, okay? So you have to understand the player. All right, stride and separate. We're learning how to stride and separate. So we'll do the big poppy drill. And as you see, we're going to have them take the knob to their knee and then pull apart evenly, okay? Equal separation. So no, wrong knee, big guy, all right? So here's what I want. Can you watch me? I'll show you. And then we're going to make sure when we're showing our players, we're demonstrating, we're telling them the plan for the day. We're not just like, do it like this and go, and then think they're going to figure it out. If we take 2 minutes to really show them the drill well and then ask them questions and get them engaged and make them answer, what are we doing first? Then they'll have a better opportunity to give a better effort when they're doing their drill. Okay, so what I'm going to do is once you get in the batter's box, no, stand right here with me. You get in the righty batter box, I'm going to be lefty, okay? All right, you pretend that you got a bat in your hand, all right? Now I'm going to bring this here. Nope, wash my hands to my knee. Boom. And then they're going to pull them across evenly. Nope, see, I'm way back here. So when I finish, I want my knob behind my back foot, all right? And if you want, and when we're doing this, we can have them 2 parts, right? Let them freeze when they land. And then once they're ready, then we'll get into some swings. So we're going to freeze when we land. We're going to go boom, boom, and freeze. Show me. Boom, up. Where do my hands want to go? Everybody grab your bat and come on in here. All the kids, grab your bat and come in here. One of the major, most important parts of hitting is when I land, I need my foot down and I need my knob behind my back foot. All right, behind my back foot. So this flashlight here is pointing down to the ground. There would be a light right here behind my back foot. I'm looking this way, right? So everyone, you can face that way, right? You go over here so you can see me. I'll go in the middle, okay? Can you go right here? You face right here. You go right there. Now, everyone, get in your batting stance, please. Mr. Harvard, you want to face that way? That's cool. Now, can everyone first, before we go, put your hands behind your back foot? Let me see, and then we'll walk around and be like, your back foot's here. Good. Back here. Good. Very good. Relax. Good. So that's where we're going to want to be when we land. Good. Where's your back foot? Shake your back foot. Shake it. Yeah, that's it right there. So my bat's going to be way back here, right? And you can also use a fence to keep their hands against. Anything that you think is creative that you've thought of. That's why we have to plan before we go. You know what you have out there. Fences, cages, whatever it is. Okay, ready? When I say go, can everyone bring their front knee to the bat right here? Who can do that? Wrong knee. Yes. And then we're going to go in control. We're going to go here, and then you're going to end up with your bat. Nope. Straight up and down. Don't wrap it behind your head. We want it here. Behind our back foot. Freeze. Behind our back foot. Balance. Good. Hands back behind your back foot. Don't be turning yet. All right, ready? Reset. And we'll let them go, and we'll walk around. Ready? When I say go, you're going to bring it to your knee and go back. Look at my balance. Right? See my stance? Some of you might be up here. That's fine. But is this good balance? No. Is this good balance? No. Right? So, ready and go. Good, good. When you go, move forward a little bit and get your separate away from your hands. Good. Reset. Remember, guys, my foot is moving this way. My hands want to move the complete opposite way. So not like this, right? This way, this way. You see that? Ready and reset. Get comfortable in your stance, please. Ready and go. Good. No, where are you going? Just right here. Just land and just chill. Just chill. No swinging yet. All right? Ready. You're too wide. Ready. Reset. And go. Much better. Much better. Much better. Good. Relax. Relax. Good. Reset. Ready. And go. Well, for any age group, the little kids have fun with it. They might fall all over the place, but they're still learning how to load and swing as hard as they can. For the little kids, I'll literally just focus the whole day on keeping my head down when I swing. But if you don't learn how to get your hands back, their swings will be really funky. So like teaching them how to get their hands back at least, or like I said, like just to be really strong and balanced, head in the middle, whatever it is. All right, ready, reset, and go. Good. Now, why don't you guys go wait in line? Let's take turns on the tee, and we're going to do this drill. Everyone knows how to do it, right? So now you're saying, look, we're doing stride and separate. We're doing the big poppy drill today. Now it's their turn to go and hit on the tee. Everyone's doing it. You could barely have to monitor them because they're at least trying to do it. And then you can really see the kids that have no idea what they're doing at all. You help them a little bit, but for the most part, they're going to start to get understanding. And then we go, look, let's just bat regular. Let's try when we stride, get that same separation and swing, okay? All right, ready? We're going to go 5 swings and switch. You can do the drill, right? Stay calm. Go. Good job. And you can see he's already eliminating that big bat flipping that he was doing before. Go ahead. Because he's too busy separating while he's going forward. Good job. Way to keep your head down. 2 more. Good. 1 more. Good job. 1 more. 1 more. That's a great swing. 1 more. And the last thing is, the only ones I want to comment on, good job. Go ahead. End of the line. Only thing you want to comment on is every hit he just had there. Like, man, that was the greatest hit I've ever seen. Now he's proud of his hits. And then you let go of the ones that he totally whiffed on. So he's not focused on every time he whiffs, he's going to get some negative feedback. Now he's up there ready to just crush every single time, waiting for that positive feedback. You ready to try? Try your best, okay? Back up a little bit. Back up a little bit. Go ahead, do the drill. Good job. That's a really good job. Good job. Keep that head down and don't kill us with how hard you're hitting it because you're hitting it so hard. Back up. Always back behind the ball. Ready? Go ahead. Yeah. No, I mean, when I said don't kill us, I meant you hit it so hard. I'm pretty impressed. Back up. Oh my gosh. It's okay. All right, good job, man. All right, so listen, and that's not easy. Are you going to bat like that in the game, though? No, we're going to be here. We're going to get that good separation and go. Good job. Next. Knee, go ahead, knee, boom. This way, buddy. All right, no, here. to the ball. See how I'm going to the ball now? Now I can turn my hips, keep my head down, and I want to send the ball through there, okay? So that's a lot. We want to, go ahead, ready? Boom, get that way. Good job. All right, next. That's amazing, okay? All right, anybody not gone yet? We'll give them all a chance and then back up. You remember, we want to, don't swing. We want to land here. So you're really close to here, right? Why don't you back up? There you go. Do the drill. Great job. Oh, where'd your head go? Keep this eyeball. I'm going to, right here, okay? Somewhere over here. Now, here's the easiest one. You just say, like, when you're done, I need you staring at this ball way over here. When you're done, go ahead. Just keep to the drill. I need you staring here when you're done hitting the ball, okay? Good job. 2 more. Not bad. Oh, where'd your head go, right? So now you know that when I pull my head, when I don't pull my head, crushing it, right? 1 more. Great job, dude. Really good job, okay? Don't forget that, all right? All right, big dog, show everybody how it's done. You got this? Now, what I want you to do is after you do the knee tap, I want you to swing that bat like 3 million miles an hour, okay? Can you do that for me? Okay, get in your stance. Now, when we stand in the batter's box, back up. I want this foot, back up, over here, back up. This foot is going to land here, okay? Don't land past the plate. This is the front of the plate. You're going to land here. Ready? All right, let's do your drill. Remember, get your balance. No, remember, you're going to put your knee to the bat and then go. Knee to the bat, other knee. Boom, and then go. Good job. Do it again. Ready? Knee to the bat and then bring it all the way back. Yeah, okay. Back up. And then for him, like, go ahead. Good job. My favorite, I didn't put it on there. I like the 1-2 drill for the little guys. You were asking about the little guys. So this could be a little, but they can practice it, but it's just going to be 1, right? And then 3 pump fakes just to get the muscle memory. And after that, just swing. Just swing. Now we're not thinking about it. Now they can just swing. All right, go ahead. Swing. Good. Can you do this for me? Where do our hands go when we step? In front of our feet or behind our feet? Behind it, right? Ready? Can you go step, step? That's going to be 1. And when I say 2, you swing. Ready? Start over. Start over. When I say 1, what do you do? When I say 1, you go 1. Go ahead. 1. Well, make sure you step. Step. 1. Hands back. 2 is swing. 2. Good job. All right. High five. All right. Good job. Any drill, like 1, 2, incorporating getting those hips going first. Boom. Muscle memory for all of them. Muscle memory. Boom. Let them go. Eventually, that muscle memory will take over, and those hips will start to engage and move first, okay? When I say present hands when attacking the ball, okay? Well, what I'm saying is that when I'm here, my hands are here, right? They're not down here. They're not up here. They're not like this, okay? When I say, hey, guys, when I say present your hands, and a good way to do it is, like some guys we would have just walk around with their glove and their thumb up like this, okay? It's just like a video game or hunting. You're aiming through something, right? So a lot of the times, the players' biggest issues is they're late to get their glove out to the ball. All right, they're late to get to the ball. They're late to get the glove out to the ball. But if I'm here, now I'm using this as like my aiming tool here. Now everywhere I go, I'm going. Oh, there it is. Now I don't have to flip my glove. I'm already there. There's a saying called fast feet, slow hands. Okay, fast feet, slow hands. Have them ready. So I'm here. I'm presenting both though. I'm 1, 2, boom, right? So 1 is we always have to present our hands when attacking the ball. All right, now obviously a ball in the hole I'm running, right? But still, I'm here, I'm presenting my hands, boom, I'm staying low through the ball. All right? So when you're getting them all ready, right? You're having them all together. Ready? 1, 2. Everything is, I'll skip to number 6, is right, left, unless you're a lefty. It's gonna be, you say, ready, guys, we're gonna do our prep step. And when I say prep step and go, you're gonna go, ready, watch me. Everyone go, stay low. I'm taller than you, better not be taller than me right now. Right foot, left foot, hop. Presenting the glove. Ready? When I say go. Ready. Prep step. Go. Boom. Good. Again. Ready. Reset. Ready. And prep step. Go. Right. Left. Hop. Don't flip it. It should have already been showing me. Everyone show me the emblem, the logo inside your glove, please. Show me. I should be able to see it. Should be able to see it. Don't show your friend. Show me. Nope. Like this, buddy. See that? That's how we're holding our gloves, guys. We're right here. Right here. Coming to the ball, okay? That's something to work on. That'll increase their speed, help them with a lot of balls. All right. The next thing is when we're doing another drill, We got to get them funneling to the chest. That will eliminate horrible throws, fumbling the ball, trying to separate from out here, get a long throw. It's always going to be right, left, catch, funnel to the chest, right? And you'll see on the next one is back foot replaces the glove. So then, and then right, left, go, all right? So right, left, catch, right, left, go. It's always right, left, right, left. So another drill I'll do is I'll put up 10 balls. I'll put 10 balls or 10 cones. They can keep the ball in their glove. They go right, left, here, and then I'll say go. They're going to replace their back foot and get to here. Now their momentum is moving forward, okay? You can do it with the whole team or the whole group of infielders, right? Boom, boom. My glove is here. Now everyone get your glove down, all right? Butt up in the air, chest to the ground. 2 hands right now. Now where your glove is, everyone smack your right leg over here on this side, over here. All right? That foot, see where your glove is? You're going to turn sideways, put your foot where your glove is. Boom. Okay? Good. Reset. When I say go, we're going to do that. You just caught the ball. Reach forward, caught the ball, 2 hands. Now replace that back foot with your glove. Go. Just stay here. Just calm down, calm down, calm down. Balance. How are you going to break? You're going to break your ankle over there. Reset. And then obviously left foot for you, right? Ready? Go! Good. Now, that's good. And when you come up, you're looking for this. Balance, relax, relax, relax. Calm down. Balance, right there. Right here, double V's, double V's. We don't want to be up here yet, okay? The fastest throws are going to come tucked right here. Then I go to rotate, my arm will unwind naturally, it'll come up. Now, the kids that are doing this really early, or this, those are the ones that you'll see like these lower throws because they extend too early and stuff. So it's not like, oh, I want them to throw over the top, so I make them come over the top. That actually, the opposite usually happens. I'm here, I got nowhere to go, so by the time I get to throw, I come here and push. Instead of being here, and now I go to throw, and I have everything left to rotate, okay? I won't get too deep into that. About footwork and glove work. Butt up, like you heard me say that, butt up and chest down on those routine ground balls, okay? And then another thing you should be preaching in practice is just following, a whole station, just follow your throws. You can tell, even if they're faking it, at least they're starting to think about it. Going to catch it, boom, heel to heel, follow your throw. Give them, say, give me 2 extra steps after you throw it. They won't do it for the first entire practice until the very end. And then finally, you'll keep showing them and keep showing them. They might be visual learners, okay? They might need to be pushed, and that goes to one of my coaching tips in the bottom. Some kids need to be yelled at and pushed and be tough on. Not yelled at, but tough. But some kids need to be, have to be soft, especially this day and age. Some have to be soft, and they learn differently. That's our job as a coach, is to get through to them and to figure out what kind of player is my player. How am I going to get the most out of them? And in rec ball, we don't have all the time in the world, but still, subconsciously, you're just trying to figure out your players, right? And then you do that, you connect with them on that level, they're going to want to play again next year. I want to talk about pitching, okay, because I know that is definitely difficult, whether it's softball, baseball. In the beginning, it's walks everywhere. It makes the games boring. It makes the games tough on the catchers, okay? So anyone on the mound? All right, we're going to go to the mound, okay? So we're not trying to get into their specific styles too much. Their styles will take over after giving them some pretty basic information. There's two things we're going to look out for, I'd say. Some kids are really, let's say it's good. They're really good at staying back so much that they get stuck in there here. And they're really good at moving forward too fast, right? We want to use those things to their advantage. That's for you to dissect. So, but we do want to be going down the mound, right? We're going to treat this as a ramp, right? So stay back. So a good sign is a kid is gradually building up, and at the very end, they're moving fast. If you see them going fast early and slow at the end, you can see the difference in that tempo. Something's off, okay? We want to build up, and at the very end, we are our very fastest. Now, some kids are going to be tall and fall, right? So you can use that to however you like. And some kids are going to be more drop and drive. Either way, we're going to tell them to load the back leg and go. So what we want to do is when we separate them, all right, kids, you ready? So pretend we're pitching to that batter right there, okay? Everyone, we obviously have to define vocabulary and definitions for them. When I say what is the wind up, what is the stretch, what is my leg lift, that's a whole day in itself. So they say, when you say get to your leg lift, they're not like, I don't know what you're talking about. You only did this one time. So guys, when I say go to my leg lift, this is my leg lift, okay? Let me get all the way in front. Yeah, right here. See this leg lift? Now, what I don't ever want to do, okay, everyone put your legs down because you're all doing it except for 2 of you. What I don't ever want to do is I don't want to bring my leg up and let this foot be near this back leg over here. It wants to be out here and dangling down, okay? So that could be a drill in itself. Right here, we do the up, down. I'm going here. Up, down. And say our goal today is to not climb this back leg right here, because then I'm going to come out, kick out, and open up, and then push the ball this way. All right? So one of my most important things I do is I get them on a mount. I give them any type of an obstacle or on the ground, and we do the up, down, and out drill, okay? So I put this in front of their front leg, all right? They need to be going up, down, and not over this, below it, up, down, and around this, and to get back on this. And I want to still end up on this straight line right here, okay? Up, down, and then around the mask. You're going to see a lot of kids, they'll pick up, and they'll go straight out, and they'll go like this. So now my body knows I can't follow through, or else my body is going to take me to wherever my front leg goes is where my upper body and my arm are going to want to go. So if my home plate is there, and I open up and I go here even a little bit, I'll either rotate and go all the way over here, or what's really going to happen? No, I'm going to go left. Or what's really going to happen is, because they're all smart, they know the plate's over there, they're going to push the ball back with their hand this way. Okay? You have to keep it as simple as that. Up, down, and out. Or leg up, right? Up, leg lift. Get the glove out, right? Separate the hands and fire. You break your hands with the knee. Okay? Up. Break your hands with the knee and fire. It's almost as simple as that. If they can do that in the right order, they'll follow through better. Now, the finish, right? Yes, we got to keep our head on our target. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be going up, down, boom, reaching through our target. Okay? Keeping our head, reaching over our front leg. So our back leg, it's the same rule applies for baseball. I mean, for the hitting. We have to load back before we can go forward. Okay? We have to have dynamic balance. So if you're going to break it down, I'm going to be here. Boom. Arms separate. I'm very strong in here. Same thing as throwing. Our arm does not need to go up here yet. Okay? This is just for you. It's too complicated for them to hear. But when I fire this back leg, that's when the arm comes up. That's that separation. Right? Now let me give you the drill that I will use that everyone I feel like should use in the beginning. I'm going to get this tee real quick. Jack, can I steal a tee? I got it. All right. You guys want to peg the blue guy? Yeah. All right. So you take a tee. It goes to the height of their hips, okay? Or you just stand behind them like this. All right, this is good homework for all the kids on your team. You give them this their homework. A cone, a chair. You're going to go up, down, just like that. They got to reach for this. What are they going to do? They're going to go up, they're going to grab it, and they're going to go like that away from it. And now, once again, I have no more legs. I've already gone forward, and now my all arm is going to be trying to like this. So up, down. Who wants to try it? We're not going to throw it yet, okay? Because everyone get in line. You go first. Back here. The line's here. You're next. Second, third, fourth, fifth. No fighting. Sixth. All right. A little farther away, big guy. Right? That's too far, but that's good. Ready? Up. Lift up. Wrong way. You're pitching that way. Up. And then you're going to go reach. Nope. You see what he does? They want to go forward so bad, they don't know how to load. What's another thing, right? A chair. Up. Sit in the chair. Get back up and just pitch, okay? Or just up, down, take the chair away. Okay, now try to sit in the chair and go. All right? Go ahead, up. And then just reach back and put your foot out. Hold. Not bad. Again, one more. Up. Reach back. Good. Now, that's very good, okay? Very good. All right, switch, end of the line. Stop, you're too close. And another thing is we want this ball to be behind us. Behind us, okay? Because we don't want to be out here with our throws. We want to be behind us. Another good way to say it is hiding the ball, right? What's easier to hit? A ball that's like this, showing the hitter the whole time, or the one that's hiding back here? So ready, up, and reach back. Ah, where'd you go, right? It's okay. Up, stay behind me and reach for it. Reach. Nope, stay behind me. Up, and reach. Freeze. Not bad. Can you stick that way farther out? Now can you reach way farther back? Put the ball in the tee. Right there. That's where your arm wants to be relaxed, okay? We don't want our arms to be going. They want to stay down. Like I said, like throwing. Stays here, here. Some people will be here. Some kids will be like this. Some kids will be like this. But we just don't want to be up here yet too early, okay? Again, one more time. Up and reach for that thing. Strong balance. Up. Reach. Good job. Keep it down, okay? Very nice and relaxed. Right here. Back here. Bend your elbow. Reach, 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 reach. Like that. You see you getting that back leg? Good. All right. Next. Up. We want to reach behind us. There you go. Up. Up. Nice try, but where'd you step?
Forward.
Stay on the light, stay on the red line the whole time. Get your feet together. Go again. Hands together. Ready? Up. Now go forward. Reach. And reach back at the same time. Okay? So good. Next up. And this is after he practices the leg lift, right? Leg lift first, up and down, out, getting comfortable, up, and then reach back. Good, very good. Next up, that was perfect. That was so perfect, you get one. Good.
Yay.
As you saw, there's a lot of things that are coming out of order, right? So, boys, here's what we're going to do. If we want to break it down into sequencing, okay? Ready? Everybody, this is the set position. When I say come set, your feet are going to come pretty close together, but not touching. And hands together right here in my belly, okay? Now, when I say one, ready? I'm going to test you. One is going to be leg lift, okay? When I say one, ready? Let me practice. Ready? Bang back. I'm set. One. Good. Relax. Now, when I say two, we're going to go from leg lift to my hands being apart, okay? Ready? So, ready? One. Two. Good. Now, watch what I do to lefty right here. We don't want our arm back here. We want our arm out in front of us so I can still have a chance to bring it back, okay? Out in front of us here. Closed, all right? We don't aim with our glove. We aim with our shoulder and elbow and the side of our body, okay? Ready? Let's go again. And come set. Come set. One, two. Good job. Where's your glove? Out in front of you. I want you pointing your glove to the cages over there. Yes, sir. Head on me. Head on me. Glove. Yeah, yeah. Good. Now, what's next after that? Does anybody know? We're going to throw it. Watch this. One, two, and then I'm going to go like this. Three, and I'm going to throw and try to keep my head on the target. Ready? One, two, three. Yes. All right, here's a fun one, okay? I'm going to come set. When I say go, can everyone breathe in? Breathe in and bring your leg up at the same time. Ready? And then we have to breathe out, right? When you talk, does air come out? So let's see who can keep up with this tempo. This is good. Let's see who can keep up when we say the word super fluid. Now watch me do it. Ready? When I say go, I'm going to say go. Super fluid. All right? Ready? So when do we breathe in? When do we say super fluid? Right when the knee goes down and we keep up with our words. Ready? Come set. Go. Super fluid. Right? Now should I go like this? Super fluid. I didn't even throw yet. No, I got to move down the mountain. Super fluid. All right? So these are the things that you can do with your entire team to work on their pitching. Now you're realizing this kid's not even going to his front leg. Do 15, do 20, do 50 of them. And you can start to point out, okay, this kid, I'm going to go hit to him. Okay, on this one, make sure you reach out all the way over your front leg. Now the next 30 reps, he's getting out over his front leg. This kid is going like this before he does anything. He's going here, he's going like this, and then he's pitching. Hey, let's break our hands with the knee. Okay? Take your time. They don't have to be perfect. Do more, do more. Let them know there's no pressure. Let them keep repping it out so we're not just talking and stopping the whole group. And you'll find out, who needs what, okay? When it comes to the pitching, it's not easy, but if they can be fluid, they can be smooth. You can tell when someone's being smooth and when someone's like stopping in midair, being herky-jerky. It's got to be smooth. If it's not smooth, there's a timing issue going on. If their swing is not smooth, they're stopping and going, there's a timing issue going on. All right? For the most of the part, was it a good pitch and how are their timing? That'll usually solve everything a little bit. Last thing, coaches, kids, you're all done. Go in. No, actually, go sit down. Go sit down. Go play with it. Find a tennis ball or something, not a baseball. Now, when it comes to all these mechanics and things, I didn't put it on there. If you remember this, great. Timing is everything. So we always say, when the pitcher is loading, you should be loading. If I'm a little bit late, coaches, you're going to see the kid like really rush and everything's going to go straight to the arms and fly out. If I am slow and in control, now I have time. I have to load when the pitcher's loading, and universally, depending on how much faster or slower the pitcher is, let's just say I always stride or pick up my foot and start moving forward when the ball releases out of the fingertips. Okay? Load before they release, stride as the ball's coming out. Okay? Because if I'm loaded on time and all I have left is to do this when the ball's at release, now I can see the ball, which is most important. The first 10, 15 feet, I can pick up the ball. If I'm late, the ball's out of the hands, I'm moving during those first 10, 15 feet out of the hand. Now it's really hard to see. So the timing is load when the pitcher's loading and be ready to pick up that foot, right, at the release point. So when you're pitching like, okay, I'm loading, you're loading, pick up the front foot when I release. That doesn't mean swing. You'll know, the kid will be like, okay, right when he releases, here I go. And he's swinging and the ball's not, he's like, oh crap, and the ball's not there yet, but that's easy to identify too. It's just universally, that's what you're looking for, okay? That's really all I got, just some simple things for you. I hope it helps. Anything you need in the meantime, if you want to, come back again and ask questions, we're here every night. It's a little crazy, but we're here Saturdays. It's pretty chill on Saturdays for us. We're always around. You can reach out, get my number from Michael, give us a call. You know what I mean? I know a few of these guys are here like every night. So, yeah, like I said, anything you need, and we're always here. And we'll come out for any team stuff you want. I mean, usually the teams split it. When the kids will split it, it's pretty cheap per kid. We'll usually do some team stuff, and they like that. They're trying to get the advantage over the other 10U team or whatever it is. Whatever it is, we're here, okay? Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.